Violet's Music by Angela Johnson, read to you today by Gammy. When Violet was a baby, just a few hours old, she banged her rattle against the crib, hoping others in the nursery would join in. Boom, shake, beat, shake, all day long, Violet played that rattle. Could she find other babies to play along? No, she couldn't. But she'd keep looking. Violet played her music all alone. On Violet's second birthday, Aunt Bertha brought gifts and a box full of paper, crayons, glitter, and glue to make horns that would wail. Violet tooted from morning until night. Wah woo 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 wah woo 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 all day long. She tried to get everyone to toot with her all day. Wah woo 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 woo. Oh yeah, Violet blew that horn. Could she get her family to play with her? No, she couldn't, but she'd keep on looking. Violet blew her horn all alone. Violet wondered in kindergarten if there were other kids like her who dreamed music, thought music all day long. But she found that some liked to paint, some liked to paste, others liked to play in the sandbox, and still others just liked to stand around eating paste. No one wanted to play music all day long. One day at the beach, Violet played with a badminton racket and pretended guitar, hoping someone would join in. Plink, plink, pluck, pluck, plink, plink, pluck, pluck. Violet played guitar. Could she find a yellow guitarist buried in the sand? No, she couldn't. But she'd keep looking. Violet played her guitar all along. With Violet, you see, it was music all the time. Breakfast time, dinner time, bath time, and all times in between. Whenever she walked down the street or hid behind the market's vegetable bins or sat on the fire escape, Violet was always looking for kids like her. Could she find them at the zoo? Nope. Or at the museum? Too quiet. And forget about the dentist. But she'd keep looking. Violet and her music, always looking. Until one day, a few summers later, Violet was playing her guitar, a real one now, in the park. Twang, twang, yeah, twang, 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 yeah, yeah, twang. When over by the fountain, someone started beating a drum. Then, behind the jungle gym, a saxophone blew really smooth. And over beside the flower garden, someone started to sing. Now Angel, Randy, and Juan are in Violet's band. And if you ask any of them whether they thought they'd find each other, they'd say, oh yeah, we did. We knew we would. Because when we were in the nursery, then were two, and later in kindergarten and at the beach, we kept on looking for kids playing music too. Shake, twang, plink, plunk, wow. Shake, twang, plink, pluck, wow. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. I Hope by Monique Grace Smith. I hope that you and those you love know joy. I hope that you are kind. I hope that you have belly laughs. I hope that you love to learn. I hope that when sad tears leave your eyes, someone is there to catch them. I hope that you are helpful. I hope you know beautiful happiness. I hope you play outside. I hope you are a caretaker of Mother Earth. I hope that when you need a hug, there are loving arms to hold. I hope that when you and those you love have healthy food, I hope you'll have healthy food, clean water, and a safe place to sleep. I hope that you are courageous. I hope you remember to smile that beautiful smile of yours. I hope that you are respectful. I hope you always remember that you are special and that you matter. I have lots of hopes for you and for me, but I wonder, what are your hopes? The end. My world is full of hope for you. Good Night Body, Finding Calm from Head to Toe by Brittany Wynn Lee. Read to you today by Gammy. Hello, body. Hello, dear friend. We've been with each other all day long, but sometimes I forget to notice you. Would you like to spend some time together before we fall asleep? First, we need to get out the last wiggles bouncing around inside. Curl up tight like a hedgehog, then burst wide like a starfish. Now do it again. Now let's climb into bed. Imagine it's a treehouse where you can look down over the day. Snuggle into its safety and comfort as we find calm from head to toe. Are you ready? Take a big, deep breath. Hello, head. May you be light like a cloud. Follow the breeze and float freely above the world. Hello, mind. May you be playful like a puppy. Catch comforting thoughts sailing by like bubbles and gently blow the others away. Hello, face. May you be slouchy like a blanket. Smooth any forehead wrinkles and fluff out those cheeks. Hello, eyes. May you sink slowly like a sunset. Say, see you soon to all the day's colors as you cozy into the dark. Hello, mouth. May you hang loosely like a hammock. You do not have to smile or frown anymore today. Hello, shoulders. May you be soft like dough. Rise way up high, then settle down into stillness. Hello, arms. May you reach out like a telescope, stretch toward the stars, and take up lots of space. Hello, hands. May you be wide like sunflowers, open to receive the warmth that life wants to give you. Hello, fingers. May you dance like wind chimes, flutter to the rhythm of your own special song. Hello, heart. May you feel steady like a faithful friend. Thump deep inside as if to say, you're loved. You're loved. You are loved. Hello, lungs. May you expand like balloons. Fill up with all the air the earth has gifted you. Now, release it like the breeze. Offer breath back to trees and seas as they thank you for their kindness. Hello, belly. May you be comfy like a stuffed animal. Let me hold you close and pat you softly with care. Hello, hips. May you move like a seesaw. Teeter out any tightness, then come back into balance. Hello, legs. May you stretch like a giraffe. Lengthen as far as you can go, and then a little farther still. Hello, feet. May you rock like a chair on a porch. Move back and forth as if you are neighbors sharing a conversation. Hello, toes. May you be wiggly like worms. Squirm quickly and then slowly until I've felt each one of you. Hello, body. Would you like to get some sleep now? I love to give you rest at the end of another day. Good night, body. Good night, my dear friend. Thank you for being my home. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Tumble Bumble by Felicia Bond. Read to you today by Gammy. A tiny bug went for a walk. He met a cat and stopped to talk. They fell and stepped and strolled a while and bumped into a crocodile. The crocodile grinned wide with glee, then introduced her friend, the bee. They all began to dance a jig and bumped into a baby pig. Oink, she squealed. That was my tail. They apologized to no avail. So the crocodile sang him a song. As she sang, they bounced along. Zigging, zagging down the road, they bumped into a big green toad. The startled toad then scared a mouse, who bumped into a yellow house. They kissed his head, then rang the bell. When no one came, they said, "Oh well." They looked for something good to eat. Tumble Bumble up the stairs. They opened doors and checked for bears. In one room, they found a bed. "I'm really tired," the crocodile said. She stretched out long beside the bee. The toad hopped in, which made them 3. Then came the cat, yawning big. Behind him was the baby pig. The bug came next, and last the mouse, all squashed together in someone's house. And this is where the bugs walk in, with 8, no, 9, no, 10 new friends. Hooray! The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. There's a Frog Trapped in the Bathroom by Suzanne Snyder. Read to you today by Gammy. There's a frog trapped in the bathroom. The girls began to shout. They nearly knocked each other down as they scrambled to get out. There's a frog trapped in the bathroom. You all just come and see. Please, someone try to catch him before he jumps on me. There's a frog trapped in the bathroom, and we don't know what to do. If you try to go around him, he may just jump on you. There's a frog trapped in the bathroom. Now we don't know what to think. When we peeked around the corner, he was swimming in the sink. There's a frog trapped in the bathroom. Now he's climbing up the wall. I'm afraid to try to pass him because he just may fall. There's a frog trapped in the bathroom. I think he likes it there because everyone is screaming and he doesn't seem to care. There's a frog trapped in the bathroom. He thinks he looks quite charming. He doesn't seem to understand what the girls find so alarming. The frog just left the bathroom. He came out and hopped away. I guess he just got bored and decided not to stay. Once the frog had left the bathroom, the children all stopped squealing. I guess no one yet had noticed that big spider on the ceiling. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. I Believe in Me by Emma Todd. Read to you today by Gammy. I believe in me. There's nothing I can't do. That's what you have taught me, and I believe in you. I believe in me, and though I may be small, I hold my head up high as if I'm 10 feet tall. I believe in me. I'm as good as all the rest. I know I can do anything if I just try my best. I believe in me. And if anything goes wrong, I'll never, ever give up. I'm learning to be strong. I believe in me. But if the clouds are gray, I know the sun will shine for me again. Another day. I believe in me. And when the path gets tough, I always keep on going because I am enough. I believe in me. I'm reaching for the sky. Everything is possible if I'm brave enough to try. I believe in me. And you are my biggest fan. Every time I think I can't, you tell me that I can. As I look upon your face, in your smile I see there is nothing I can do when I believe in me. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Everyone's Awake. Written by Colin Malloy. Read to you today by Gammy. The crickets are all peeping. The moon shines on the lake. We should be soundly sleeping. But everyone's awake. Dad had done the dishes. Mom had locked the doors. I was snuggled up in my bed listening for the snores of all my fellow housemates till it occurred to me that all my fellow housemates were as wakeful as could be. Grandma's at her needlework. Dad is baking bread. Sister's flossing braces and reciting Baudelaire, while she's locked inside the bathroom, tying plaits into her hair. We all got tucked in early. A full tomorrow waits. But here, it's almost midnight, and everyone's awake. The cat is running circles while the mice are playing cards. There's some unholy racket being made outside the yard. The dog's into the eggnog. Mom's tap dancing to Prince, while Dad is on the laptop buying 10-yard bolts of shints. My brother's now reciting every line from Condor Man, while my sister is trapezing from the kitchen ceiling fan. Dad just rolled the motorbike into the living room and is practicing Sinatra with the handle of the broom. I cannot think what happened to make us act this way. We all were feeling drowsy at the dimming of the day. But now nobody's sleeping. Everyone's awake. However will we function in the morning for Pete's sake? Mom is on the rooftop fixing broken slates, and brother's in the kitchen juggling the plates. Sister's donned a headband and is prepping for a run. While not asleep, we all at least are getting some things done. Grandma's on to playing bed with long dead Grandpa Paw, and the dog has started throwing darts against my bedroom wall. Now Mom just took an audience with Queen Sigrid III. My brother has just taught the cat a dozen dirty words. Will we ever settle? Will we ever sleep? Or will we be reduced into a shambling, sleepless heap? I'm not quite certain how much more that I can take. I think that we must just become forever. Everyone wake. But look, Sister's on a quiz show. Dad is digging jazz. Grandma singing Clementine with unabashed pizzazz. My brother's built a temple from discarded toothpaste tops, while the cat is giving poke tattoos and prank calling the cops. My mom just won a Puzzler surprise. Dad sailed off to war. Grandma's joined a miming troupe. Who even knows what for? My brother staged a coup d'etat and overthrown the state, while my sisters joined the resistance. They never got on great. Mom has forced a treaty. Dad just annexed France. Grandma's built a Goodyear blimp from Dad's old underpants. And me, well, I'm just lying here awake inside my bed, thinking I should just get up and write a book instead. Hey, what's all this? What's happened now? What light through window breaks? The morning's come, the night is through. Let's hear no belly aches. But just as I walk from my room and down the staircase creep, I find the sun is shining down on everyone asleep. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. The Big Bed by Bunmi Laditan. Read to you today by Gammy. We need to talk about the big bed. I am a reasonable person. I don't want to see anybody get their feelings hurt. Daddy, please sit down. I have no problem with you during the day. You're a wonderful wrestler. You're also very gifted at the art of the horsey ride. What I'm trying to say is that you are a valued member of this team, a VIP, very important piggyback ride giver. But every night we struggle with the same question. Who does mommy belong to? When day turns to night, it's normal for people to seek comfort. No one can deny that mommy is full of cozies and smells like fresh bread. Who wouldn't want to cuddle with her? Seeing as how there are two of us, but only one of her, we face a hard decision. Quick question. Am I mistaken? Or don't you already have a mommy? Perhaps grandma is available to sing you to sleep 3 or 4 nights a week. I'm almost positive that she'd be willing to tap your back for a few minutes. Science has proven that one of the many symptoms of bedtime is darkness. Daddy, are you scared of the dark? Because I am. I know you're convinced that my deep sleep ocean, wonderful fishy light is some kind of night watchman. But you should know that it creates more shadows than it banishes. I can't sleep alone. A delicate question. Is it the pee-pee? I looked it up online, and you'll be thrilled to know that my tinkles are harmless. There are actually many benefits to waking up damp from liquid waste. You'll repel bears during the day. Ammonia smells are nature's alarm clock. And there's no need to shower when you're already wet. Space is definitely an issue. I appreciate how you try to squish your body to the far lower right corner of the bed, but that's no way to live. Besides, you need a restful night's slumber to prepare for a day of text messaging and telling me no. Daddy, I see you. I hear you. You'll be thrilled to know that I've come up with a solution that you are sure to find not only satisfactory, but also quite generous, if I do say so myself. Ta-da! Look, Daddy, look. Every night can feel like a camping trip with a metal and canvas cot. With this almost twin-sized portable mountain bed, you'll feel like an honorary park ranger and look like one too. Look, this one's even on sale. Okay. Daddy, hold on. I can already feel your resistance. You don't have to start out the night sleeping on your special nature box. We'll all cozy up together in the big bed, and once you're nice and asleep, Mommy and I will gently roll you onto your big boy bassinet. It will be right next to ours if you need anything at all. Except being next to us, you can't have that. In the morning, feel free to come join us again. Quietly though, okay? We're resting. I presented this idea to Mommy earlier, and she laughed and laughed and laughed, which I took as 2 thumbs up. I hope you're as excited as I am. Tell you what, tomorrow we're going to pick out some special new sheets for your awesome sleeping rectangle. Mommy and I just want you to be happy. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. This Makes Me Happy. Dealing with Feelings by Courtney Carbone. Read to you today by Gabby. Today my class is going on a field trip to the county fair. We are all so excited. It is hard to stay in our seats. My teacher shows us one way to relax. We breathe in slowly. We breathe out slowly. Now I feel calm. We get to the fair. There is so much to see and do. I am so excited. It feels like there are butterflies in my tummy. There is a long line for the roller coaster. We have to wait. The line moves slowly, but the ride is worth the wait. We go so fast, I feel like I'm flying. Next, I get my face painted. I ask the artist to paint a yellow sun on my cheek. She gives the sun a big smile to match the one on my face. There is a pie eating contest. My teacher enters. 3, 2, 1. The whistle blows. We cheer her on. She wins. We jump up and down. We see a glass jar full of jelly beans. It's a guessing game. The jelly beans are every color of the rainbow. It feels like there is a rainbow inside of me too. Then we go to a petting zoo. We help the farmer feed the animals. They tickle our hands. I can't stop laughing. We get to see a chick hatch from her shell. She is so small. Cheep, cheep. The chick makes me feel big and strong. I can do anything. There's a bake sale to support a good cause. But I am allergic to the nuts. I cannot eat any of the treats. I feel left out. My teacher sits down next to me. She has allergies too. She tells me not to worry. We can still help out. And she is right. It is time to go home. We walk back to the bus hand in hand. What a great day. My heart feels like a hot air balloon high in the sky. I have a good feeling in my tummy, but I did not have any treats. What gave me this feeling? Going on all the rides was exciting. Playing games was lots of fun. Helping others made me feel good. Many thoughts bounce around in my head. I focus on them one at a time. What am I feeling? I am feeling happy. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. This Makes Me Silly by Courtney Cabone. Read to you today by Gammy. Dealing with feelings. Today I am going to the zoo with my family. I cannot wait to see the animals. A tour guide shows us around. She pretends to talk to some ducklings. It makes me laugh. My heart feels warm and fuzzy like their feathers. We see elephants playing in the water. They have long trunks. My brother and I act like elephants too. My insides feel wiggly like their trunks. Next we see the lions. Our guide asks if we know how to roar. The answer is yes. We all roar as loud as we can. Then we see the monkeys. They make funny faces. We make funny faces too. The monkeys get angry. The tour guide tells us not to tease them. Soon it is time for lunch. We have a family picnic. I feel as light as a bird. My brother eats his banana like a monkey. I laugh so hard that water goes out of my nose. Dad helps us to calm down. We breathe slowly. We count to 10. The giggles go away. After lunch, we see a polar bear. He is sleeping. I put my hands in the air like claws. I feel big and strong like the bear. I pound on the glass with my pretend claws. The tour guide points to a sign. She tells me loud noises can scare some animals. I stop to think. Our guide is right. It is scary to wake up to loud noises. I will be more careful. The last stop of the day is to see the penguins. They are my favorite. I waddle around with our tour guide. I thank her for such a great day. We pass a park on the way out. We stop to play. I make lots of funny faces. My family does too. I feel like I am full of tiny bubbles about to burst. My giggles are back. But now I know how to calm down if I need to. I close my eyes. It is so much fun to laugh, play, and pretend. What am I feeling? I am feeling silly. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Chirp. Chipmunk Sings for a Friend by Jamie Swenson. Read to you today by Gammy. Chipmunk lived on a rock. Most days she sat on her rock, chirping from dawn until the stars shone down. Some of Chipmunk's songs were happy, some were bittersweet, and some sad. The rock was a very good listener, but Chipmunk longed for a friend who would sing along with her. One day Chipmunk said, "Stay right here, rock," and off she went. It wasn't long before Chipmunk came to a pine cone. "Hello, pine cone. Would you like to meet my friend, Rock?" Pinecone agreed. Just as Chipmunk had suspected, Pinecone and Rock got on famously. But Pinecone's talents, like Rock's, were of the listening sort. It was bittersweet, for though she was happy that Pinecone and Rock were such good listeners, still she longed for a friend who would sing along with her. "Stay right here," Chipmunk told Rock and Pinecone, and off she went. It wasn't long before she came to a log. "Hello, log. Would you like to meet my friends Rock and Pinecone?" Log agreed, so Chipmunk tried to move Log, but Log wouldn't budge. Finally, Chipmunk sat and chirped a song about loneliness and defeat. "That is a sad song," said Raccoon. "It is the song in my heart," said Chipmunk. "It is beautiful," said Raccoon. "Keep singing." Chipmunk smiled and sang a bit more. Raccoon swayed and tapped her paw. When Chipmunk was done with her song, Raccoon said, "I will help you move your log." Log simply wouldn't budge. Chipmunk and Raccoon sat. Chipmunk started singing a bittersweet song about friendship and defeat. Raccoon listened for a moment and then joined in harmony. She added a bit about frustration, and Moose heard their song. "That is a very sad song," said Moose. "It's a song in our hearts," said Chipmunk. "I added the part about frustration," said Raccoon. "It is a beautiful song," said Moose. "Please keep singing. Maybe I can come help move Log," he said. So Chipmunk, Raccoon, and Moose tried to move Log, and tried, until pop! Log rode down a hill, across a meadow, and stopped right next to Rock and Pinecone. Each day, Chipmunk still chirps her songs, some happy, some bittersweet, and some sad. And Rock, Pinecone, and Log listen. But now, Raccoon and Moose sing along too. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Kindergarten, Here I Come by DJ Steinberg. Read to you today by Gammy. Kindergarten, here I come. I'm checking off the list of everything I need for school. Let's see what I've missed. Backpack, check. Glue stick, check. A labeled cubby box, check. Extra pair of underwear, check. Crayons, check. Scissors, check. Mom says I'm all set. But wait, there are tons of other stuff I'd better not forget. My cuddle bear, my magic wand, my superhero cape, 2 flashlights, and a tool set in case I must escape. Huh? Mom says to put those things back where I took them from. She says that I won't need that stuff. She promised school won't be too rough. I hope she's right. I really do, cuz. Kindergarten, here I come. My teacher did a magic trick the minute that I came. I don't know how, but presto poof, she somehow knew my name. Then, bam, she figured out I'm nice and that I'm really smart. And just like that, she seemed to know how good I am at art. I think she used some magic spells to make the whole day fun. Of all the teachers in the world, I'm glad that she's my one. Crisscross applesauce. Crisscross applesauce. That's the way we sit. Not feet out sauerkraut. Not cottage cheese on your knees. Not bottoms up coffee cup. Not blueberry jelly on your belly. But crisscross applesauce. That's the way we sit. Once upon a story time, goblins, bunnies, kings and queens, cats and hats and magic beans. Once upon a faraway, which book will we read today? Yellow Lunchbox. I love you, Yellow Lunchbox. Click. I open to see what treasures lie inside today. And what did Mom pack for me? Aha. So there you are. Below those good things I should eat, I found you. Chocolate cupcake. You're my favorite part. The treat. Missing tooth. I was munching on my apple when suddenly, crunch, my tongue felt something missing, and I had a little hunch. Out came a tiny pebble, all shiny, smooth, and white. Hey, look, the tooth fairy is coming to my house tonight. Recess. I'm a fireman to the rescue. Down the pole I slide. Look now, I'm a monkey swinging side to side. I'm a climber up the mountain. I'm king of this whole town. Check me out. I'm a bat hanging upside down. Watch me creep across this beam. I'm a sneaky thief raccoon. I'm the pilot of a rocket ship, zooming to the moon. In only half an hour, we are all these things and more, till recess time is over and we head back in the door. Counting craze. There are 22 children in room 109. A guinea pig, 3 goldfish, and 1 cuddle bear. Mine. There's 1 really nice teacher with 8 buttons on her dress and 1 billion purple polka dots. More or less. There are 39 crayons that fell out of the box, 53 cars, and 87 blocks. 24 food cans in my make-believe shop. Oh, help! I've learned how to count. Now I just can't stop. No nap rep. I'm not tired. I'm not sleepy. I'm wide awake, you see. It's daytime. It's my playtime. You say nap time? Not for me. I'll lay flat on the mat, but I'm not counting sheep. You can snooze, but I refuse. Oh no, I will not go to field trip. Hooray, hooray. A field trip today. Adventures in the air. Driver, please don't stop until you get us there. We squeal and hoot, we screech and roar and stomp the whole way through, just like a bunch of animals until we reach the zoo. Best friends. Heather was my best friend this morning on the bus, but she talked so much to Shauna that I made my best friend Gus. But Gus said he was Noah's friend and wouldn't take it back, so I had to go and trade him for a better best friend, Zach. Zach wouldn't share the box of blocks, so what else could I do? At lunchtime, I sat right down beside my newest best friend, Sue. Then Sue ate half my cupcake. I didn't say she could. In art, I was all by myself. I was done with friends for good. Then someone came and asked me, can we paint together? So, on the bus ride home again, my new best friend was Heather. George, I have a kindergarten friend who isn't very big. I'm talking about George Washington, our classroom guinea pig. I always stop to talk to him about the stuff we like. I tell him what's on TV and how to ride a bike. I'm teaching him his ABCs and how to draw a heart. He always pays attention. That George is clever and very smart. 100th day of school. I brought 100 marbles inside my plastic cup. Zach brought 100 chocolate chips till someone ate them up. Nina's 100 toothpicks all came inside one box. Leah brought a picture of her 100 chicken pox. I used to think 100 was a lot when I was small, but now that it's the 100th day, I am old enough to say 100 isn't all that many days at all. Show and tell. Today's my turn for show and tell, but somehow I forgot. I could have brought in Cuddle Bear or else my new robot. I could have brought my snow globe or my cool vacation hat. I could have brought my goldfish, except I didn't think of that. So now my hands are empty and my teacher's calling me. But hang on, I see something staring right in front of me. Quick! I draw 2 dots on my finger while I stand. Then I make my thumb into a mouth. Hi, class. Please meet my hand. Line leaders. Line up time. It's a race. Everybody wants first place. But I go slowly. I don't run because I'm the line leader. I was picked the line leader. So make way, kids, for number 1. Growing seeds. We planted seeds in paper cups and put them on the sill. We watered them and watched those cups until I peaked today and check it out, a little baby seedling sprout. Growing me. What happened to my favorite pants? The ones that used to fit. Now they come up to my knees when I try to sit. My toes can't wiggle in my shoes the way they used to do. I think someone shrunk my clothes. Or could it be that I grew? Last day, I hugged my teacher. Oh, please don't cry. And she said, beg your pardon? I said, we're going to first grade, but you're stuck in kindergarten. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Your Mama by Noniqua Ramos. A delightful twist on the classic Yo Mama jokes. Read to you today by Gammy. Your mama is so sweet. She could be a bakery. Leaves love notes in your almorzarella, homemade. She's the cinnamon to your timberquick, the tres leches to your cake. Your mama's so strong. She's like a Marine. Up 3 flights of stairs, carries the groceries. When you both had that fever, carried you to the emergency room. Your mama dressed so fine, she could have her own clothing line. The way she walks into a room, shoot, she's an ad for fancy perfume. Nobody could walk in her high-heeled shoes. That's why you couldn't help messing with the makeup she keeps in her purse. You want to look just like her. But your mama's so forgiving, she lets you keep on living. Sometimes your mama's cray-cray, but she's gonna be okay. She can get her hair done another day. I mean, it's been years since she's gone to the bathroom on her own or heard anything anybody's saying on the phone. Wouldn't it be nice to have couches that weren't trampolines? Hey, a mama can dream, but she wouldn't change a thing. Yo mama's a brainiac, more better than any app, a drone. She'll teach you to work it from her phone. Got math problems? She could solve them. Plus, you're both library VIPs, because she knows everything about everything. She's your A-team. By the way, how does mommy know everything? Woman catches all your vibes. Must read your mind. That's how she slays birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, weekends, vacays, and getaways. You can hardly wait. She's got road trips with, and that's not even the half of it. Your mama is so funny. The dinner table is her stage. She starts up with back in the day, and you can hardly wait. She keeps the jokes cooking, the commedia delicioso and warm. She got everybody begging for more. Your mama is so woke. She gonna stand by and watch injustice? Nope. She takes all you kids when she votes. With posters homemade, she marches in every parade. And your mama's so rich, she rolling in it. She got friends at work, at church, around the hood. Life is good. She got cousins by the dozens, hermanos and droves, and you, her gold. She loves you more than you'll ever know. You're her wish, her hope, her prayer, her push, her pull, her miracle. Your mama's all that, so let's give her 2 snaps, a circle and a twist, mad dap, a hug and a kiss. Let's raise the roof, woot woot, because it takes 2, your mama and you. That's the truth. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Don't forget, God Bless Our Troops by Jill Biden. Read to you today by Gammy. Does Daddy really have to go? Daddy is a soldier, Natalie's mom answered in a quiet voice. Soldiers have to do hard things sometimes. She runs her hand through Natalie's hair. Her father takes Natalie in his arms. Home is wherever I'm with you, he sings softly. Natalie smiles. I like that song, Daddy. I like it, she whispers. Natalie sits on the floor in her room with her stuffed animals all around her. Her dolls are here. Her books are here. Even her dog, Webby, is here. But one thing isn't here. Daddy isn't here. Outside, the October sky is gray. Leaves are falling. Daddy's not here, Natalie thinks again, as she watches a red leaf drift past the window and out of sight. Natalie calls it the day we eat turkey. Make a wish, says Nana, and pull. Tug, snap. Natalie pulls the wishbone and wins. I wish that Daddy would... Shh, Nana says, putting a finger to her lips. Keep your wish secret and hope that someday it will come true. Be brave, Natalie. The wind is blowing outside the kitchen window. Natalie helps her mother bake holiday cookies. Yum, says little brother Hunter. They will send the cookies to Daddy. Will Daddy be coming home? Natalie suddenly asks. Natalie sees her mother turn away and wipe her eyes. She runs over and puts her arms around her mom. I love you, Mommy. I love you. Be brave, Natalie. So many people are kind to the family. Yesterday, the neighbors brought over a homemade pizza. Today, Dad's friend Alex is shoveling the sidewalk. Your dad is sure helping our country, Alex says. I want to help too. On the lawn, Natalie and Hunter are rolling big snowballs. They are making a snowman. Natalie puts an army cap on the snowman's head. Hunter claps his hands and cheers. Yay! A snow soldier, Natalie shouts. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie stands in the church hallway, looking at a page for the church bulletin. She touches the page. Here. Her father's name is here, along with the names of many other soldiers. People will pray for all of them. A girl behind her is also looking at the names. Natalie wonders, is her daddy or mommy far away from home too? Is her mommy or daddy safe? Hi, Natalie says shyly. Hi, the girl answers smiling. Right away, Natalie knows that they will become friends. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie's baby tooth is hanging by a thread. Mom turns on the computer and gets Dad on video chat. Daddy, Daddy, Hunter waves. Natalie's tooth is ready to come out, says Mom. She's going to pull it. Natalie sees her dad waving and waves back. I'm afraid, Daddy. It may hurt. Dad smiles. Go, go, go. You're a big girl. Natalie's teacher holds up a picture. There are many soldiers in the picture, and one of them is Natalie's dad. The teacher points to him. The soldiers are far, far away, she says. They are fighting for our country. Natalie feels special, proud. On her way to recess, she looks at the picture again. She leans over and kisses her dad right on the nose. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie and Hunter are playing soldier with their daddy dolls. Hunter starts to cry. I want daddy. Natalie holds her doll up in front of her face. She pretends the doll is a puppet. Don't cry, Hunter. Be a big, strong boy, she says in a daddy voice. That's not daddy talking, says Hunter. Yes, it is. That's what daddy would say. Hunter nods. He stops crying. He wipes his eyes. Be brave, Natalie. I'm tired, Natalie yawns. Natalie and Hunter are staying overnight at Nana and Pop's house. Hunter is already asleep. Natalie snuggles next to her grandmother. We had a busy day, didn't we, Nana? Nana smiles. But it was a good day. You were such a good helper, too. We sent hundreds of boxes overseas. You know, honey, your daddy isn't the only soldier in the army. There are many soldiers far away from home along with him. Now they'll know that we care. Okay, let's say prayers before you fall asleep. Natalie closes her eyes and everything is quiet. Then she opens her eyes for a brief moment. And don't forget, Nana, she says in a sleepy voice. God bless our troops. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie stares down at the blue, shimmering water. She hears the sound of splashing kids. I can't, Mommy. Her mother stands in the pool waving. You can do it. Pretend you're swimming to Daddy. Natalie takes a deep breath. 1, 2, 3, jump! Natalie feels the water over her head. She sputters as she comes up laughing. I did it, Mommy. I did it. I did it. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie and Hunter wear their army t-shirts all summer. Their mom chuckles. Natalie, that shirt is so dirty it can stand up by itself. Let me wash it. But Mommy, soldiers get dirty when they wear their uniforms. Why can't I? Webby seems to agree. Woof, woof, Webby barks. Woof, woof. Natalie is making a picture. Carefully, she draws long red stripes, leaving white spaces after each one. Next, she picks up a crayon and colors in a blue square in the corner. Then she dots the blue square with white stars. It has to be the best picture ever. It's for someone very special. Be brave, Natalie. Natalie was so excited. She bounces here. She bounces there. She sees soldiers everywhere hugging their families. Suddenly, she sees someone hurrying toward them. Mommy, Hunter, Nana, everyone. There's Daddy. Natalie races to her father and hugs him around the legs. He lifts her up to his shoulders. Daddy, my brave Daddy. Her dad laughs. No, no, no. It's you, my little Natalie. You are my brave, brave girl. The end. Take a second to read the author's notes about our military and how you can help, and how to reach out to military children in your community. There's tips for kids. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Violet's Music by Angela Johnson, read to you today by Gammy. When Violet was a baby, just a few hours old, she banged her rattle against the crib, hoping others in the nursery would join in. Boom, shake, beat, shake, all day long, Violet played that rattle. Could she find other babies to play along? No, she couldn't. But she'd keep looking. Violet played her music all alone. On Violet's second birthday, Aunt Bertha brought gifts and a box full of paper, crayons, glitter, and glue to make horns that would wail. Violet tooted from morning until night. Wah-woo, woo, 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 wah-woo, woo, 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 all day long. She tried to get everyone to toot with her all day. Wah-woo, woo, 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 woo. Oh, yeah? Violet blew that horn. Could she get her family to play with her? No, she couldn't, but she'd keep on looking. Violet blew her horn all alone. Violet wondered in kindergarten if there were other kids like her who dreamed music, thought music, all day long. But she found that some liked to paint, some liked to paste, others liked to play in the sandbox, and still others just liked to stand around eating paste. No one wanted to play music all day long. One day at the beach, Violet played with a badminton racket and pretended guitar, hoping someone would join in. Plink, plink, pluck, pluck, plink, plink, pluck, pluck. Violet played guitar. Could she find a yellow guitarist buried in the sand? No, she couldn't. But she'd keep looking. Violet played her guitar all along. With Violet, you see, it was music all the time. Breakfast time, dinner time, bath time, and all times in between. Whenever she walked down the street or hid behind the market's vegetable bins or sat on the fire escape, Violet was always looking for kids like her. Could she find them at the zoo? Nope. Or at the museum? Too quiet, and forget about the dentist. But she'd keep looking. Violet and her music, always looking. Until one day, a few summers later, Violet was playing her guitar, a real one now, in the park. Twang, twang, yeah, twang, 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 yeah, yeah, twang. When over by the fountain, someone started beating a drum. Then, behind the jungle gym, a saxophone blew really smooth. And over beside the flower garden, someone started to sing. Now, Angel, Randy, and Juan are in Violet's band. And if you ask any of them whether they thought they'd find each other, they'd say, "Oh, yeah, we did. We knew we would." 'Cause when we were in the nursery, then were two, and later in kindergarten and at the beach, we kept on looking for kids playing music too. Shake, twain, plink, plunk, wow. Shake, twain, plink, pluck, wow. The end. We have so much more to learn. Be blessed. Freedom in Congo Square. A Coretta Scott King honorees Carol Boston Weatherford and R. Gregory Christie book. Read to you today by Gammy. Mondays, there were hogs to slop, mules to train, and logs to chop. Slavery was no ways fair. 6 more days to Congo Square. Tuesdays, there were cows to feed, fields to plow, and roads to seed. A moment without work was rare. 5 more days to Congo Square. Wednesdays, there were beds to make, silver to shine, and bread to bake. The dreaded lash too much to bear. 4 more days to Congo Square. Thursdays, there were clothes to clean, floors to scrub, and babes to wean. Spirituals rose up from the despair. 3 more days to Congo Square. Fridays, there were crops to pick, trees to prune, and walls to brick. Run away, some slaves dared. 2 more days to Congo Square. Saturdays, there were beans to can, hens to pluck, and folks to fan. Freedom was slaves' ardent prayer. 1 more day to Congo Square. Week in, week out, from sun to sun, always more chores to be done. And even as the plantation slept, wood was on the fire kept. But Sunday was a day of rest, when Master charmed the weekend guest. Slaves had off one afternoon, when the law allowed them to commune. They flocked to New Orleans, Congo Square. Sundays, slaves and free met there. It was a market and a gathering ground where African music could resound. Beneath the sun in the open air, the crowd abuzz with news to share. Grouped by nation, language, and tribe, they drummed ancestral roots alive. They played triangles, gourds, and bells, banjos, flutes, fiddles, and shells. Women in gauze, silk, and percale, men in fringe and furry tails, shook tambourines and shouted chants as rhythms fueled a spirited dance. They rejoiced as if they had no cares, half day, half free in Congo Square. This piece of earth was a world apart. Congo Square was freedom's heart. Take a second to read the glossary and the author's note. We have so much more to learn. The end. Be blessed. The Birth of Jesus, read to you today by Gammy. Once there was a woman named Mary who lived in the town of Nazareth. She was to marry a man named Joseph. Both loved God and were good people. One day, the angel Gabriel appeared to her with an important message. Mary looked at the angel and was frightened. But the angel said, "Don't be afraid, Mary. I bring you great news. You will give birth to a son, and you will name him Jesus. He will be God's son, and he will reign over everything." Mary was confused. "But I'm not married yet," she said. "How can I have a baby?" "God can do anything," the angel replied. "Anything is possible when you believe in him." Mary trusted God and knew this was part of his grand plan. "I'll trust whatever God asks of me." Soon after, Mary and Joseph were married. Then one day, God gave Mary and Joseph the greatest gift. Mary was pregnant with a baby. Around that time, Caesar, the country's leader, said that all people had to go back to their hometown. So Mary and her husband Joseph traveled home to Bethlehem. While on their way, Mary suddenly knew it was time to have the baby. They wanted to have the baby in a comfortable place, so they searched for an inn. "May we have a room to stay in?" Joseph asked the innkeeper. "My wife is about to have a baby." "I'm sorry," the innkeeper said. "All the rooms are full, but there's a stable you can stay in." So Mary and Joseph went to the stable and prepared to have the baby. It was here, with straw for bedding and surrounded by animals, that a special baby was born. She named the baby Jesus, just like the angel Gabriel had said. She held him close, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and gently placed him in a manger. Up above, one new star shone brighter than all the other stars in the night sky. Not too far away, there were shepherds guarding their flocks. Suddenly, a light shone, and the angel of the Lord came to them. They felt the overwhelming glory of God, but they were scared. The angel said, "Fear not, I bring good news. Today in the city of Bethlehem, a Savior has been born. He has come to save the world." Just then, more angels appeared and sang, "Glory to God in the highest, and peace to his people on earth." The shepherds were speechless to hear this miracle, so they went to Bethlehem to see what the angels had spoken about. And it was there that they found him, the baby Jesus, lying in the manger, wrapped in swaddling clothes. It was the best news that they had ever heard, and the best gift they had ever received. They thanked God for sending his son to save the world. The shepherds were so moved by Jesus' birth that they went to spread the good news to people everywhere. Everyone who heard the good news was overjoyed and amazed. Mary treasured the experience and held it in her heart. Everyone was overcome with happiness. God had sent his only son to save everyone on the earth, and the world was never the same after that holy night. The end. We have so much more to learn. Merry Christmas!